Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and so today I'm going to be, you know, so I guess there's some misconceptions here, because some people are still commenting on my Goku versus Superman video and or the reaction video, um, and I'm seeing comments where people are saying, "Oh, where's your debunk video? Where's this? Where's that?" Guys, in my reaction video or the lead up to my reaction video to Goku vs Superman 3, never once did I say that I was ever making a debunk video. I said that I would be making a reaction video to Goku vs Superman 3 simply because I said that if Death Battle ever did it again, which that was like about 5 years ago when I made that pledge, but I said that if they ever did it again, that I would make a reaction video to it. That's all I said. Never once did I say I was going to be debunking the video again. Because I've already debunked the originals. I've already debunked a lot of the Goku version. I mean, I still got scans from like 10 years ago about this whole. I have like a whole file of like debunked scans and feats and different things. Now, again, a lot of that's a little outdated because Goku's gotten stronger and obviously Superman has more continuity since then. But I had scans from like 10 years ago, even the ones from the second one, where we talked about things that were bad and stuff like that, and the debunks and whatnot, as well as Cartoon Fight Club, which I researched a lot of the stuff in that. I didn't research everything. I mean, there were other people that were researching too, but we did that stuff on Cartoon Fight Club years ago on why Goku would beat Superman. Again, specific versions, because that's really how it should be. Now, someone also brought up I seen a comment, someone talking about Roaring Thunder Pursuit's video, which Roaring Thunder's a good dude. I talk to him a lot. And he talked about his video that he made, which again, I don't like how people bring up other people's videos in my comment section, especially people I know and talk to, and say, "Oh, well, look what this guy said," without actually fully watching and interpreting the video. He didn't say that Superman beats Goku. He said a specific version of Superman can beat Goku. And also, he was specifically talking about that specific version. He wasn't talking about every version of Superman versus Goku, because Goku can beat a lot of versions of Superman, factually. And I don't like how people brought that straw man argument and come to my channel and be like, "Well, look what he said. Look what he said." Okay, dude. Anyways, the funny thing is, me and Roaring Thunder Pursuit met from doing arguments, from Toph versus Gara, for example. So we have talked over the years, and we are good friends from debates to begin with. So I don't know why y'all bringing up that in my comment section. I think that's pretty stupid. I seen that you guys putting comments now into my into videos that don't even involve Goku versus Superman is kind of ridiculous. Anyways, no, I have no plans on doing a debunk video on Goku vs Superman, and quite frankly, right now is not really even a good time to even try to do this stuff right now. if you're actually a subscriber of my channel, you know I've been going through a lot this past month. You know, about a week after this fight came out, something really, really bad happened in my family, and I really don't want to get into it. And, you know, yes, there is a life outside the internet. You know, I do have a life outside the internet, believe it or not, people. You know, and so, as you know, I haven't been doing that many videos lately because of that. And I'm still trying to gradually get back into this. But it's going to take a while. And I have no plans right now to do a Goku vs. Superman debunk video. As I said in my comment section, will I ever make another Goku vs. Superman video again? You know, talking about the fight, talking about the flaws of the fight, and some of the things they did wrong in that fight. Because there's quite a few things that I think they did wrong in that fight. As I mentioned in my reaction video, yeah, you know, that will happen. You know, I'm not going to take anything away from the animators. I thought the animators did a good job. I've actually been debating with a lot of people on whether the animation was better than the older animations specifically. But it's kind of hard to kind of balance the animations from the past ones to this ones because obviously, you know, a lot of the animations from the original Goku vs. Superman animation is dated. Okay, and that's got to be taken into account as well. I still think that animation was pretty good for what it was. But a lot of people have brought up that the first one was dated. I think Tori's animation was great. I like Tori's animation style that he did in a lot of the death battles. So I don't exactly know in terms of the animation. A lot of people think the third one is the best for animation-wise. In terms of storyline, it's probably the more best interpretations of the characters overall. Since, you know, Goku wasn't acting like Goku in the first one. He would have taken him to an abandoned island. You know, he wouldn't have fought Superman in the city. Because Goku, you know, Goku's a superhero. He cares about the Earth. You know, and I don't think Superman will want to risk people's lives either. And since they're both superheroes, I don't think they would do that. You know, since they're both superheroes, Goku wouldn't just be like, let's fight. They would have planned it out. And that's why the third one, in terms of characterization, in terms of characterization in the third fight, they were more accurate because, like, they even said, like, you know, like they had a plan. Like they had like based on the dialogue when the fight first came out, it was like, you know, here we go, let's start fighting. Like they had already planned to meet up and fight on this abandoned island. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically said it. We didn't see the setup for it, like we did in the first one, but they basically implied in the dialogue at the opening scene that they had planned to meet at this island at this time to fight. Which makes sense because that's what Goku and Superman would do. Goku wouldn't want to fight Superman in the city, and obviously Superman wouldn't want to fight Goku in the city because obviously he's a superhero as well. You know, so superheroes are not going to want to put, like, if superheroes are going to fight each other, they're not going to, or spar with each other, they're not going to want to spar with each other in the middle of the city and risk people's lives. Okay? You know, Goku wouldn't do that, Superman wouldn't do that. Okay? Because they're both superheroes. And yes, Goku is a superhero, you numbnuts that are going to say he isn't. We've already proved that as well, too. Before. Because I know there's going to be some idiot in the comment section that says that he isn't a superhero. God damn it, he is a superhero, man. Look up the damn definition. Anyways. But point being is they're not going to risk people's lives. But I don't like how people in the comment section were bringing up bullshit like that, to me, and linking that shit and whatnot. Bringing up other people, to use their argument, to strengthen their argument. That's not a good argument, especially when you're not even watching his whole video and actually interpreting what he actually said, because you're not. You're not interpreting what he actually said. You're only interpreting what you wanted him to say. He was basing it solely on Death Battle's interpretation of the two characters that they were using, which, as he even said, he does not agree with them using those specific composite versions at their full max. Which I don't agree with either. I know Superman's what's it called? Superman's new main canon version or whatever has like about 5 versions of himself in it, because it's not a full composite. That's a misconception of the I don't know what the current version of Superman's called, but the new current version of Superman has 5 different of the old Superman canon versions with inside of him. And that's the one they used. Okay. The thing with that, and that's the thing that a lot of people have argued, if you're going to do that, then 10 years ago, when Goku versus Superman 1 happened, Goku should have won. And I don't care what anybody says on here, because that Superman that they used this time around did not exist 10 years ago. So when they lied and said that Superman wasn't being composited in the first Goku vs. Superman, which he was, because the first 2 Goku vs. Supermans, they did composite Superman, they just didn't admit it. Okay? This time they admitted they were using a composite because, conveniently now there is a Superman canon composite that they can use. See how that works? Oh, how convenient. Now we have the Superman that's composite, that's canon, that we can use. But before, 10 years ago and 8 years ago, there was no canon Superman that was composite like that. So now we're going to now use it this time and just say that we can use it because, hey, it's canon now. That's the BS that I'm talking about when it comes to Death Battle. Where was that 10 years ago? I remember Future Gohan SJ2's video that he did when he reacted to Goku vs. Superman. He was like, don't you do that. Don't you do that. And I watched his reaction because I knew he was going to react to it. My boy Future Gohan SJ2, Jamie Sora. I knew he was gonna react to that. I knew he was going to react to that, and he said it. I was like, don't you do that. Where was that 10 years ago? I love when he said that. I was like, where was that 10 years ago? I was like, yep. Yep. That's what I was thinking when he did his reaction. I was like, oh, that was beautiful. Shout out to Future Gohan SJ2 out there. Go check out his reaction video. It's awesome. Anyways, so that's the thing. 10 years ago, they didn't give the same respect to Goku that they're doing now 10 years later for Superman. Where was that 10 years ago when Goku should have won? And some people will use the argument, oh, well, they didn't know back then. They weren't that experienced. That's not an excuse, man. That's not an excuse. They should redo that first Death Battle that they did 10 years ago with the same facts that they had 10 years ago and have Goku win and admit that Goku wins that fight. That's what they should do. That should be redone. Not this, this renewed version. Okay? You want to do a renewed version of Goku vs. Superman, fine. You have to go back and do that first Goku vs. Superman. Do it as a remastered version where you change the ending and you have Goku win. You know, they did a remastered version of Master Chief versus Samus Aran, right? All right, do a remastered version of that original fight and have Goku win, and then I'll be satisfied. But they won't do that. They won't do that. They won't remaster that second Goku vs. Superman, that Pooty version, where they just basically had Superman just brain dead Goku, right? So, yeah. You know, that's my thing. They won't do that. They won't do that. Where's that? They won't do it. They won't do it because they don't want to do it. They don't want to show that Goku can, even though that they said, oh, well, you know, most versions can beat Goku, or most versions can beat Goku, most versions of Superman lose to Goku, right? Right? But why aren't you using those specific versions? Why aren't you using those specific versions? Why aren't you using the Dragon Ball Z Goku versus the post-crisis Superman, or even adding the Super? So why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you redoing that first Goku versus Superman fight where you can change the ending and have Goku win? Just to acknowledge to the fan base that Goku beat Superman in a fight with that version. They won't do it. Because 10 years ago, post-crisis Superman was the main canon Superman, by the way. You know, it wasn't this new semi-composite Superman that they have now. Obviously it was post-crisis at that time 10 years ago. Then of course about a year after that fight came out, it was New 52, and then of course a couple of years ago it was Rebirth, and now it's this version of Superman that they got, this semi-composite one that they have. You know, why weren't we using those ones? Get what I'm saying? Hope that's more clear. Like I said, I'm not going to spend that much time on this. I got other things going on. Obviously, a big things going on where I'm not making as many videos right now because of the whole thing that happened last month. Very traumatic tragedy. And very upsetting. But, oh man, I'm still haven't really fully got over it, and probably never will. But yeah, that's my whole thing about the Goku versus Superman thing. You know, that's all I think. Will I make another Goku vs. Superman video? Will I make another debunk video? Maybe in the future. If I feel like it, I will. As I said in my reaction video, I did a pinned comment showing that to people that, you know, never say never. I might. I don't know. This topic will be going on for probably long after I'm, you know, not of this world anymore. I mean, this debate has been going on for even before Goku versus Superman, you know, Death Battle 1. Okay? It's been going on since the early 2000s, as far back as that Wizard magazine. Okay? So this is probably going to be going on for a long time, you know, long after I'm, you know, not of this world. Hopefully I live a long life, you know, but that's how long this debate's going to go on for. This fight, the Goku vs. Superman 3 was never going to resolve this at all. After the first two death battles, people were still talking about Goku vs. Superman, and they're still talking about Goku vs. Superman after this third death battle. I wouldn't be surprised if Death Battle does a fourth one at some point. You know, since everybody thought there would never be a third one, and then lo and behold, we have a third one now. Okay? So, Goku vs. Superman is probably going to be around for a long time as a debate. And that's just how it is. But At the end of the day, I'm out of here. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my reviews, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for our latest comments. And that's about it. I am the Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.